I'm going to share my reflection for standard 3 and 4. Um, what I learned about my leadership practice was that I was very eager to speak to so many people, especially the students. And the students were eager to share what they learned, and they were eager to take their surveys honestly and share without hesitation how they felt. Um, this summer, I would be working with some of the coaches to develop the technology in the math classes so that students can work with other um, students of different countries. Um, I realized that I did a lot of training with the urban teachers and helped them to develop their craft in teaching the SPED students and helping them to work with the counselors and the support staff to give these students support and allow them to give them room to grow. The math department, I thought, together we did a good job in analyzing data um, and writing about the task that students use, the TAS that students use. So, in all, I think for standard 3, um, I was able to put in a lot of evidence for this. I thought that I had a lot of evidence to share. Um, the challenge was that I wanted to choose, but couldn't zone in on specific ones to make it less compact. Um, and I guess to improve that, I would use, I think, going forward, a little less evidence. Um, I think the biggest evidence here for me that I learned was what the school comprehensive plan, and we will see that in standard 4. So if we look at standard 4, the school comprehensive plan, um let's see if I can even share it here. Oops. Here we go. This is a school comprehensive plan, and I can't share this document. It's not moving from the DCPS website, but here they talk about. I mean, everything lives in the school comprehensive plan. We talk about the rigor for standard 4, the learning walks. We talk about the impact students, teachers get um, money based on, how well they do on impact, if they're effective, if they're um, progressing, if they're highly effective. They would get bonuses based off of that. So that has to be equitable. Um, you talk about the feedback that teachers get, and that is from the whetstone right here, the whetstone touch points. So a lot is done with the school comprehensive plan. Here I mentioned the Harambe Hour. Um, we talk about, it's written here in the school comprehensive plan. They talk about the canvas, equity actions such as developing a clear and concise family committee for family engagement. They talk about the increase in the feeder school enrollment, parent communications. So, I learned that a lot was stored in this document right here. And we can go on and on. Here's family engagement, right? Um, more equity actions, strengthening our community partners, and I mentioned that for other standards, that's one of my priorities, working with the family engagement team. So I find for standard 4 that that we're using things like for the math enrichment, the Weeder, the MAP, the Alex, and we're able to take also the analyze the data for that so that we know how students are coming in as ninth graders or 10th 11th graders, and we're able to um, you know, create a plan for these students for the upcoming year. Also for climate and culture, we talk about the academics, the behavior plans, the attendance, to ensure students are supported, and the different routines and procedures that students have based on behavior. Um, the school is working on creating a buy-in assessment for testing to make sure that all students feel comfortable um, testing in the school environment. We talk about the healthy and the safety protocols also. So the school improvement plan has a lot. Um, and going back to um, going back to my implementation for 4, if I can close this tab here. And if I look at the implementation for standard 4, give me a minute, a few seconds at least. Okay. Um, so I talk about a school comprehensive plan, the rigor, what is expected from teachers, the technology. I spoke about, all of these aspects, um, that would drive and answer these questions about curriculum instruction and assessment. So I think the challenge was just that there was a lot, and I kept pulling from different places. And as I read some people's your reflections, I realized that I can still be pulling from more, like I just read from the school comprehensive plan. What needs to improve? I really think to narrow it down to be more specific. Um, I will do that. I also think because I'm more knowledgeable of what exactly these things are, like the school comprehensive plan, and what's in it. I think that next year, as a leader, I would work more towards those goals, and also teach students how it is used, and also implement it in the coaching that I'll be doing. Um, challenges, overlaps. I mentioned that, and I just think that it was an honor to teach in this field, geometry, for DCPS, and to work with the geometry teachers with the data and how to improve their craft as teachers, and developing them as highly effective teachers. I think that um I think a lot more work can go into Work Together Wednesdays, in which that's one of my priorities that you will see coming up. And you would see that teach students want to feel loved, and they want to feel prepared, and they want to feel accepted. So having that Work Together Wednesday community will help them in that process. And so that's what I think about. That's my reflection for standard 3 and 4. Thank you. I look forward to hearing your feedback.